Hello, ASG Atlanta. I'm back with another episode of Top 3 Things. I'm here to tell you that October was a banner month for us, but the 3 things I want to focus on are our annual meeting, our opening reception in the joint exhibit with Kennesaw State University and American Sewing Guild, and talk about upcoming education opportunities and different models that we may try in 2024. So let me just dive right into all 3 of those. Well, first of all, let me start with the annual meeting. It just came off beautifully. And I have to continue to say thank you to so many of you that helped make that happen, whether it was on the planning committee or as a volunteer during the event. Thank you so much for that. We were able to highlight and honor our 20-year plus members. Do you know in our chapter, there are 66 members who have been associated with American Sewing Guild for 20 or more years. That is a big deal. And we want to say thank you for your continued support. We also honored 3 of our members for just their long-term dedication and support and contribution to our chapter. And those 3 Hall of Fame inductees were Sandy Hindler and Sherry Torch and Gwen Hughes. So a big, huge thank you to them for all they have done over so many years to support our chapter. We had the President's Challenge big reveal, and there was so much. There was just so much to see, a lot of fun expressions of what the Klimt Woman in Gold painting sparked in 10 different entries. And our first prize winners were Ricky Greenwell was first place, and Terry Erickson won second place, and Susan Marling won third place for their extraordinary creations. Thank you to all 10 participants who entered the challenge and allowed us to see the amazing things that you made. Those amazing things are going straight to Kennesaw State University to be a part of the joint exhibit that we have with the university and American Sewing Guild. Kickoff reception to that exhibit the following Saturday on the 28th at the university in the Claire Harris Textile Building. And that exhibit will continue on until November the 11th. So if you weren't able to go to the opening reception, you can still go and see the American Sewing Guild items in the exhibit, as well as the students' items in the exhibit. It was a wonderful experience collaborating with Kennesaw State University. And we were so fortunate to have 8 of the students' creations highlighted during our speaker time at the annual meeting. And those 8 students were able to give us just a little insight into what drove them the direction that they ended up going. So, as I said, October was a banner month for our chapter. The third thing I want to talk about is our upcoming workshops for 2024. Now, they're still under development, but I want to make sure that I share with you something that we're learning this new season of trying to get the workshops in place. We're finding 3 things. We're finding that some teachers are still willing to travel and come in person, and that all works fine, the same way we've done it for a very long time. We found some teachers are not willing to travel, but they are willing to come into the classroom via Zoom. So we will likely be hosting some of our workshops with all of us collectively in the classroom together in person, but the instructor teaching us via Zoom. Now, the third model that we may be trying as well is some of our workshops may be 100% virtual. So some of our workshops may be you sitting at home watching while the instructor is also on Zoom instructing. So we're going to be trying out various approaches with these 3 different models in 2024. Now, we're not going to depart from the information that you gave us last year or earlier this year in the survey. Earlier this year in the survey, you told us very clearly that you had your top 4 choices were garment fit, sewing with silky fabrics, embellishments, and either it was a tie for more bag making or making athletic wear. So that's where our focus is going to be, to try to staff educators in those areas, but it might be a different model than we've been used to. So, well, there you have it. I am so glad that we have such a good October to report, and I'm looking forward to the coming rest of the year, which is probably going to be relatively quiet as we go into the holiday season. But it's been a fantastic time together, and truly look forward to all of our plans and hopes and dreams for 2024. Thanks for listening, and until next time, I'll be sewing alongside you. Bye now.